miles, it becomes a much bigger deal. We've heard about eat early and often, but any pearls of wisdom, anybody in the group on nutrition, that aspect of nutrition that you've learned over these years that perhaps this group would benefit from? Scott?
One of the things that you're going to hear in this race and see, and most of you have experienced it, are stomach problems. More people go out of this race because they get sick to their stomach than their legs are tired or sore or beat up. That's very problematic when it's hot. It looks like this weekend we're going to get moderate temperatures, which is a good thing, but everybody will still, at one time or another, experience stomach problems. I think that it's so very important to, in a timely manner, stay up on your electrolytes, and specifically your potassium and your salt for cramping, but potassium for absorption. How many of you have ever felt when you're running, you're getting a lot of water in you, but you feel it sloshing in your stomach? Has anybody felt that? You're not passing, and what that is you're not getting enough potassium in your system. You can have all the salt in the world, but if you don't get potassium for absorption in, all that water and all that food staying in your stomach, and it's not processing, so you're losing energy, and your stomach gets problematic, and in many cases you throw up because it has no place to go. So what I would recommend to a lot of people is try and eat as many bananas and take 16 tablets for about every 30 ounces of water you take, and stay on that religiously, because it's a terrible thing to go out of an event like this because your stomach went south and not your legs. At least when your legs go back, you say, well, I didn't train enough on my legs. But it seems kind of tough to handle or grasp when it's a stomach issue. So if I could give any advice at all, I would say stay up on your electrolytes and your potassium, specifically bananas. So,
other nutrition tidbits?
Yeah, did we ask who was first-time 100-mile runners?
First-time 100, yeah.
Any 100 miles?
Any hundreds, yeah.
Well, you're going to puke. Probably. I remember I was pacing Andy, it was Andrews Crest, it wasn't Western State, and we were somewhere late.
Idle hour.
Idle hour,
yeah.
And he ate a good amount of food at the aid station, and 10 meters out, lost it all. What did I say to you?
We got to start over.
After that was a total rejection.
Total rejection, got to start over.
He did, he started over, and it was like no big deal. Puking is going to happen. It's not a big deal.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, I'm not supposed to say.
On nutrition?
On this topic,
Yeah.
in regards to throwing up, you saying more relevant here versus other hundreds, or because you were addressing first-time 100-milers. I've never puked at a 100-miler, but I'm expecting to here. No, not just from this. That's what everybody's told me. In your experience, is it the heat? Is it here, or if you're a puker like Andy, always pukes everywhere? You know, I'm trying. How much is more relevant for throwing up here at this race?
I think it happens here more often than other places because you're trying to dial in all the things that Scotty just said. The hydration, the electrolytes, and the fueling. It's a complicated game when your stomach says no. Your body's trying to throw all the blood out to the skin to stay cool, and it's complicated.
Well, also, the manzanita relief.